Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one. We have our YieldMax RoundHill KURV ETFs that will be paying out this coming Friday, and a few of these will pay out on tomorrow. So you see here, we have Palantir, MARO, NVDY, Babo, and various others. Let's get into it. This is looking good. All right. These prices vary each month. If you should happen to own some of the above ETFs, here's a roundabout payout you should receive. Now below is what you would get paid out for owning the number of shares multiplied by the price per share. First up, we have dips. Yesterday closed at 9.17. Previously paid out 62 cents. Currently paying out a large reduction of 35.28. So if you have 50 shares, that'd be 1764. 1,000 shares will get you $352.80. And 10,000 shares will be $3,528. Next, we have NVDY, closed yesterday at 1686. Previously paid out 67 cents and is currently paying out $1.63. All right. So if you own 100 shares, that'd be $162.76. 2,000 shares would be $3,255.20. All right. Next, we have our monthly ETF. So those abbreviated in MO means that it's a monthly paying ETF. All right. First, we have GDXY. Closed yesterday at 15.23. Previously paid out 73 cents. All right. Currently paying out 38 cents. All right. So 50 shares will get you $18.70. 1,000 shares will be $373.90. Next, we have Babo. Closed yesterday at 17.63 and previously paid out 66 cents. All right, currently paying out $1. All right, so 500 shares will get you $499.90, and 5,000 shares will be $4,999. All right. Next one is FBY, closed yesterday at 16.22, previously paid out 53 cents, and is currently paying out an increase of 63.69. All right, so if you own 500 shares, that'd be $318.45. All right, 2,000 shares would be $1,273.80. All right, next we have JPMO, closed yesterday at 16.57, previously paid out 56 cents. All right, currently paying out 39 cents. All right, so if you own 500 shares, that'd be $196.15. If you own 2,000 shares, it'd be $784.60. And if you own 10,000 shares, it'd be $3,923. Next, we have MRNA. MRNA closed yesterday at $2.60. And is previously paid out 13 cents. All right, currently paying out 12 cents. All right, so if you own 500 shares, that'd be $60.75. 2,000 shares would get you $243, and 10,000 shares would be $1,215. Next, we have MARO. MARO closed yesterday at 25.57. Previously paid out a nice dividend of $1.85, and it is currently paying out $1.97. All right, That is very nice increase. All right, so let's get to it. So if you happen to own 12 shares like I do, we both will receive $23.67. All right, 500 shares will get you $986.40, and 10,000 shares will be $19,728. Nice. Next we have Platy. What a beast. What a beast. Closed yesterday at $70.25. Previously paid out $4.66 and is currently paying out a whopping, incredible, unbelievable $7.04. This beat the previous dividend that I have ever gotten, which was the highest, which was ZIM, that had paid out $6.40 in April the 4th of 2023. And this tops that. Incredible. Kudos to you all who have more than 200 shares, because this is crazy. So let's get to it. All right, so if you happen to own 200 shares like I do, that would be $1,408.84. 500 shares will get you $3,522.10. 2,000 shares will get you $14,088.40. 5,000 shares will get you $35,221. And 10,000 shares will get you $70,442. Wow, incredible. Incredible. Those of you all who have the 10,000 shares, man, incredible. You done made more than people's annual salary. All right, let's keep it going. All right, YMAX. It's a weekly ETF of YieldMax. Closed yesterday at $13.88. Previously paid out 19 cents. Currently paying out 19 cents. All right. So if you own 50 shares like I do, that would be $9.30. 500 shares would get you $93. And 10,000 shares will get you $1,860. Next weekly ETF of YieldMax is YMAG. Closed yesterday at $15.71. Previously paid out 19 cents. All right. Currently paying out $25.95. All right. So if you own 50 shares, that'd be $12.98. 1,000 shares would be $259.50. And 5,000 shares would be $1,297.50. All right. Weekly ETF for YieldMax, LFGY. Previously closed at $40.85. Previously paid out 48 cents and is currently paying out 49 cents. So if you own 50 shares, that would be $24.58. 500 shares will get you $245.80. And 5,000 shares will get you $2,458. All right, next weekly ETF, we have GPTY. Closed yesterday at $43.08. Previously paid out 27 cents and is currently paying out 29 cents. All right, so if you own 50 shares, that'd be $14.53. 1,000 shares will get you $290.50. And 5,000 shares will be $1,452.50. All right. YieldMax weekly ETF SDTY closed yesterday at $43.95. Previously paid out 25 cents and is currently paying out an increase of $27.32. All right. So if you own 100 shares, it'd be $27.32. 2,000 shares would be $546.40, and 10,000 shares would be $2,732. All right. Next weekly ETF for YieldMax, QDTY, closed yesterday at 42.35. Previously paid out 24 cents. Currently paying out a nice increase of 33 cents. All right. So if you own 50 shares, it'll be $16.25. 2,000 shares would be $649.80. And 5,000 shares would be $1,624.50. All right. RDTY, weekly ETF, closed yesterday at 45.63. Previously paid out 25 cents. Currently paying out a nice increase of 35 cents. All right, so if you own 1,000 shares of this, that would be $344.60. 5,000 shares would be $1,723. Next, we have CHPY weekly ETF, closed yesterday at 51.80. Previously paid out 38 cents and is currently paying out a nice 40 cents. All right, so if you own 5,000 shares, that'd be $1,995.50, and 10,000 shares would yield you $3,991. Next, we have ULTI weekly ETF. All right, closed yesterday at $6.26 and previously paid out 11 cents and is currently paying out a small reduction of 10 cents. All right, so if you have 50 shares, that would be $4.90. If you have 403 shares like I do, that would be $39.45. And 5,000 shares would be $489.50. All right, RoundHill weekly ETF, QDTY, closed yesterday at 34.25. Previously paid out 18 cents. Currently paying out 17 cents. So if you own 500 shares, it'll be $86.07. And if you own 5,000 shares, that'd be $860.73. All right, RoundHill RDTY closed yesterday at $34.12. Previously paid out 24 cents. Currently paying out 25 cents. So if you own 2,000 shares, it'll be $498.84. And 10,000 shares will get you $2,494.20. All right, XDT weekly ETF closed yesterday at 43.35. Previously paid out 24 cents. Currently paying out 21 cents. So if you own 5,000 shares, it'll be $1,057.95. 10,000 shares will get you $2,115.89. All right, YBTC RoundHill previously closed yesterday at $46.33. Previously paid out 49 cents. Currently paying out a nice increase of what? 2 cents, giving us 52 cents being paid out. So if you own 5,000 shares, that'd be $2,573.58. 10,000 shares will get you $5,147.16. Next, we have KURV ETF, monthly paying AAPY, closed yesterday at $21.98. Previously paid out 25 cents. Currently paying out 25 cents. So if you own 5,000 shares, that'd be $1,250. 10,000 shares will get you $2,500. Next and last, we have KURV GOOP. Previously closed at $24.81. Previously paid out 35 cents. And it is currently paying out 35 cents. So 2,000 shares would be $700, and 10,000 shares would get you $3,500. All right, thank you for dropping in, watching this video. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the like button if you don't like it. We want to say thank you. This is YieldMaxMindset signing off. And hey, let's get those dividends. Y'all see what Play-T and MARO and NVDY played out? Let's get it. I'm out, gang. Have a great one.